chance to have some success tonight.
We are ready to go. First pitch to Dexter Fowler, darts outside, and we're underway from Petco Park. A comfortable 68 degrees at game time at Petco Park, and ball 2 to Dexter Fowler. Fowler, Smith, and Helton in the Colorado first. And a rip and a miss by Fowler. Padres able to keep Fowler relatively quiet last night. 0 for 3. He did walk and was caught stealing.
We're going to keep these guys, these first two hitters, off the bases before the big bats come up.
3-1 on Dexter Fowler. And a full count. Fowler, of course, had the 5 stolen base game in Denver against the Padres. And has not had a successful steal since then. Still leads the National League with 9. This may be playable down the left field side. Along the line, Garrett, and in fair territory makes the catch. Hairston, I should say, and making the play. Let's take a look at the defense for San Diego. They're strong. We had a late lineup change. Chase Headley was a scratch due to a sore left shoulder. Now they have Hairston in left field and Garrett in center field as part of that switch with Headley out.
Garrett's getting the majority of his starts in center, so you just stick him over in center and move Hairston to left. Plenty of time last year in left field. Chase Headley, a little soreness in his shoulder.
And again, sore left shoulder keeping him out. And that's belted towards right center field. Garrett watching and now pulling up along the warning track and making the catch. Smith flying to deep right center field for the second out.
A lot of room out there.
There is a lot of territory out there to cover, isn't there?
You can decide to challenge some of these guys, and you know, they hit it to the big part of the park.
Bases are empty for first baseman Todd Helton. Helton reaching bases first 4 times up last night. Singled, then walked, then was intentionally walked, then doubled his 4th time up and scored twice.
And you can just see the way he's taking pitches. He's seeing the ball good.
1-1 from Gear. Todd Helton right now 16 hits shy of 2,000 in his career. 16 shy of 2,000.
Yeah.
And he's been around a while, which just goes to show you how long you got to be around to hit 3 grand.
Yeah. And how healthy you have to be.
Pulled foul down the right field side. Let's take a look at the Padres defense. They're strong, and then there's Army strong. Find out more at GoArmy.com. It is Hairston in left, Garrett in center, and Giles in right. No errors for Scotty Hairston defensively. Kuz, Rodriguez, Eckstein, and Adrian Gonzalez on the infield. The breaking ball and gets Helton looking. And Josh Gear sets the Rockies down in order in the top of the first inning. In at the knees. Padres coming to bat. Here's Giles leading off in right field, then Eckstein, Hairston, Gonzalez, the cleanup hitter, hitting .385 in his career against Cook. And then Garrett Kuzmanoff, Hundley, Rodriguez in the pitcher gear, and a first pitch strike to Brian Giles. Towards the middle, a diving stop. Ian Stewart will have no play. Stewart cheating a bit towards the hole on the right side, was able to get to the ball but had no play, and an infield hit for Giles.
Giles hits this ball good up the middle. You see Stewart laying out. Ball doesn't stay in his glove. Gives Giles a chance to beat that ball out.
Ian Stewart, who came up in the Rockies minor league system as a third baseman and playing him more at second, also some time in the outfield. Leadoff man is on for second baseman David Eckstein. First pitch strike, and it's Aaron Cook on the mound for Colorado.
Those numbers don't tell you how good he's pitched against the Padres. Only one with a 7.11 ERA, but in this ballpark, he's had a whole lot of success. 5-1 lifetime.
Step off and a look by Cook. Well, let's examine that, Tony. It's certainly understandable how a sinker ball pitcher like Cook throwing at Coors Field, that's a good recipe. You want to keep the ball down in that ballpark. You can forgive a fly ball pitcher in this ballpark.
Yeah.
So why does he have a 1.69 ERA here?
I can't explain it. You know, one thing I will say is that sinker baller in this ballpark, you can challenge hitters. You know, hitters are up there, looking for something down in the zone. And in this ballpark, a little bigger ballpark, you can challenge hitters up the ladder a little bit.
Line down the left field side, and that is a fair ball bouncing into the corner. Giles will be held up at third, and into second is Eckstein with a double. Eckstein turning on that one, pulling it into the left field corner, and he comes away with his 8th two-base hit of the season.
He was out here early today working on some things BP-wise, and this is that sinker that's up in the zone, and he turns on it and hits it down the line. And if you're the Padres, this is exactly what you want to see. A couple opportunities here early as Giles pulls into third. Eckstein in the second. Got opportunities to score runs here without having to get a base hit.
So here's Scott Hairston. Takes a first pitch strike. Scott had been primarily platooning with Jody Garrett, starting against left-handed opposing starters. But when you put up a .377 batting average, Bud Black says, hey, he's got the right to face right-handed pitching now.
Well, you're not getting 4 of the 6 runs last night.
Line to short, right at Tulowitzki. Whew. Hairston blistered that one. With a little leap by Tulowitzki, and he comes down with the first out of the inning.
You just can't do it any better. Fastball tailing inside, is elevated. Hairston short to the ball, hits it right on the button, and it's right at Tulowitzki. That's what you call a good out right there.
A very loud out. And Adrian Gonzalez in the box. Nice miss near the high inside corner. Adrian held hitless last night. He did not reach base for the first time in a game this season, with either a hit or a walk, after having reached in the first 25 Padre games of the season.
I'll take credit for that. I jinxed him.
Right up top of the broadcast.
I said he could go for 80 games, I'll take credit.
Well, now he can start another 25 or 30 game streak.
I'm not going to mess around with Adrian here. He's gotten 2 balls up in the zone. And they just said, forget it, we're just going to put him on.
Another left-handed bat, Garrett, on deck. And the intentional walk to Adrian Gonzalez will load the bases with 1 out.
And that's what kind of happens when you're struggling offensively. You're just not going to let the best guy in that lineup beat you. He gave him two pitches to see if he would bite up in the zone. He didn't. They ended up walking him, and now Jody Garrett or Kevin Kuzminoff, one of these guys is going to have to deliver.
Jody used as a pinch hitter last night. It was 0 for 1. No score, bottom of the first, but the Padres have the bases loaded with 1 out. Strike 1 in the outer half. Padres have not fared well with the bases loaded, believe it or not, this season. As a team, 2 for 22 with the bases loaded. That's an .091 average. Yep. Very frustrating for hitting coach Jim Lefevre.
You know, that many times with the bases loaded, only to have 7 RBIs. You need somebody to step up there and deliver.
That's away to Garrett. 2 balls and a strike.
Jody Garrett's doing a great job here. He's going to force Cook to give him something good to hit. He does not want to walk in a run. He tried to get him to fish after that sinker down and away. 2 pitches in a row.
Two and two. Well, it's only the bottom of the first here, Tony, and I don't want to over-dramatize this, but everything that's happened over the last 6 games or 2 weeks for that matter, it's a big first inning.
They're absolutely right. Yeah, and they know it. Players know it. Coaching staff knows it. You know, you can't have the bases loaded and nobody out and come away with nothing.
Aaron Cook, the 2-2 to Garrett. Full count. And he began with a Giles infield hit. Eckstein double. Runners were at second and third. Nobody out. Hairston smoked a liner to Tulowitzki for the first out. They walked Adrian. Now it's full on Garrett. Here's a big 3-2 pitch early in this game. Line left field. Seth Smith racing towards the line, makes the catch. Tagging from third, Giles. He will score. So the Padres do get a run. Garrett with his 8th RBI, but Seth Smith a nice running catch towards the line. On a ball that Garrett hit pretty well.
Take a look at the pitch track here to Garrett. Sinker away for a strike. Sinker away. Sinker away. Sinker away. Sinker. Sinker elevated. And he got the pitch elevated, and he did a great job of not trying to pull that ball, going the other way with it. And they played him that way. Seth Smith made a nice running catch on that ball. That ball was almost right on the line. And they come away with a run. So you don't come away empty-handed. You take what he gives you, and you put it in play. The Padres get on a run.
Runners at first and second now with 2 outs for third baseman Kevin Kuzminoff. Kuz held hitless last night in the opener of the series, going 0 for 4. .91 miles per hour from Aaron Cook.
Don't get me wrong. You'll take the run. You'd love to get a base hit in this situation. You know, hit a ball in the gap or something and drive in, put a cricket number up.
Take a look at the Rockies defense, brought to you by SD Storage, where $1 moves you in. Go to SDStorage.com to find a store near you today. Smith, Fowler, and Hop in the outfield. Stewart playing second base. He's also played left, right, and third base. Very versatile Ian Stewart at second base tonight. Right now, cheating up the middle. Fly ball to center field, and Fowler arranging to his left. I'm going to call that one a draw, Tony. The Rockies probably happy they only got out of that, allowing just the one run, but the Padres do get a run on the Garrett sac fly.
Weekday afternoon games and get 2 tickets for the price of 1 in select seating sections.
Enjoy 2-for-1 prices on tickets and Wiener Schnitzel hot dogs coming up Thursday, May 7th, just a few days away. Padres 2-for-1 getaway days presented by Southwest Airlines. 1-0 San Diego, top of the second, gear to face the 4, 5, and 6 hitters. Brad Hopp takes low. Was I off base there, Tone? The Rockies probably feeling good. They only gave up one there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, I think I know I'm looking at it like the Padres have had trouble scoring any runs. So I'm gonna take one in the first inning. You know, obviously, like I said, you'd love if somebody get a base hit, hit a ball in the gap, hit a ball out, put a crooked number on the board. But at this point, you're happy putting a run on the board.
First Padres run in the first since a Edgar Gonzalez homer Saturday night in Los Angeles, which proved to be their only run of that game in a 2-1 10-inning loss. Brad Hopp with a .314 batting average coming in. Look at production from right fielders over the last couple of years in the National League. No National League right fielder has more RBIs in that span than Brad Hopp.
No, he's been that good. You watch Brad Hopp hit, and sometimes he doesn't look selective. Sometimes it looks like he's, attacking everything that a pitcher throws up there. But we talked about it a little bit last night. He's a guy that can hit the ball out of the ballpark. He drives in big runs. He's a good hitter.
A little bit of an unusual stance. He doesn't pull off the ball near as much as he used to early in his career.
And that just comes with experience.
And 2-2. Foul up the first baseline.
So you see him kind of sitting on that back leg. He's got a leg kick and a lot of hand movement. See him on that back leg, that little leg kick. It's out in front of that one right there. Hopp's a guy that likes to pull a ball. And he's a guy, he can use the whole field too.
Hop lines it, caught by Eckstein. David only had to take about a step to his right.
A little bit out in front of that ball, had a little top spin on it. See him out in front of that a little bit. Squaring it up with some top spin. Eckstein doesn't have to jump.
Third baseman Garrett Atkins. Walked a couple of times last night. Picked up one base hit, which was an RBI single. One out, nobody on in the Colorado second. Padres getting a run in the bottom of the first on a sac fly from Jody Garrett. And that's hit in the air to center field. Garrett to his left has that in his sights for out number 2.
Good, Gary. Even to the big part of the ballpark. Fell behind 2-0. Came in with the fastball. Atkins lines it to right center field, but Garrett has room to run it down.
Tulowitzki with the bases empty. Everything through the air so far. There have been 3 fly ball outs. 1 liner. Helton was called out on strikes. 2 in the first. Three homers and 7 RBIs for Tulowitzki as he picked up 2 knocked in last night. His first RBIs since the first week of the season.
We saw Atkins, the last batter, 2-0, being very aggressive. This batter, Tulowitzki, 2-0, takes a strike.
When I think Troy Tulowitzki, though, I always think aggressive at the plate.
I do too. I agree. I think aggressive too, but there's a couple ways of thought on that 2-0 pitch. If he throws you strike 2-0, you figure he's coming back again 2-1. And if he doesn't, it's 3-1. So my thought was always that 2-1 pitch is going to be just as good as 2-0.
He walks on the 3-2 pitch, so there's the first Colorado base runner of the game. A 2-out second inning walk to Tulowitzki brings up Chris Iannetta. The average below 200, but 5 home runs to lead the Rockies, and a big one for him last night. The grand slam in the 7th that proved to be the game winner.
Mark, I got to tell you, our grand slam was the last thing I was thinking about. I was just thinking maybe, you had gotten a base hit earlier in the game. Ground ball between short and third. And Clay Meredith, I'm just not thinking grand slam, but he did a nice job, got an elevated sinker, and hit it out of the ballpark.
Well, Iannetta said after the game he wasn't thinking grand slam.
Yeah.
He was thinking stay out of the double play, try to get the run home from third. Well, he did more than that. This is last night of the 7th with the bases loaded, 1 out. And he hits it out into the second deck there in left field. Gentleman who brought his glove making the catch up there.
He did a nice job with that sinker. He laid off a couple tough pitches and finally got something that he could handle and hit it out of the ballpark.
Check swing strike.
It's a good pitch by Gear. Gives you that big arm angle and takes a little bit off. See the break on it.
Here's Iannetta and a ball and 2 strikes. Must have inside with his fastball to even it up. Besides the grand slam last night, Iannetta with a single, so he was 2 for 4. Runner going, and now Tulowitzki, the throw down to the shortstop, and the tag made by Luis Rodriguez. So a 1-3-6 caught stealing of Tulowitzki ends the inning. Going on first movement, Tulowitzki tagged out by Luis.
We're playing the Cincinnati Reds at 105. Come out to the ballpark and get your own Padres t-shirt for kids.
All kids 14 and younger get a Padres t-shirt presented by Union Bank of California, and get your tickets early and save at Padres.com. And it is Nick Hundley leading off the bottom of the second. Strike on the outside corner. Hundley, Rodriguez, and the pitcher Josh Gear coming up. Nick got the night off last night. You know, you look at Aaron Cook's body of work against the Padres. Remarkable. You know, he has 8 complete games in his major league career, 3 against San Diego.
It just must be difficult standing in that batter's box, seeing what his pitches do. Not overpowering, at least not tonight.
Hundley, little flare out in the shallow center, and it drops in front of Fowler. And Nick singles to begin the bottom of the second.
Hundley was out in front of that and hit it off the end, put it in a perfect spot for a base hit. Took a little curveball. He's out in front of it. Fowler playing kind of deep. Tulowitzki couldn't run it down. Fowler unable to get to it. Base knock.
Shortstop Luis Rodriguez. First pitch strike. Last year, July 1st, Cook against the Padres, a 9-inning, 5-hit shutout. 79 pitches. July 25th of 07, 9-inning complete game. 74 pitches. What in the Randy Jones is going on there?
Yep. At the big league level, when a guy's pounding the strike zone, hitters aren't going to wait around. And those 2 games sound like games they didn't wait around very much, trying to put it in play.
Race to the hole here. No balls, 2 strikes. Puts it in the air to right center field. Fowler calling for it. One gone. Well, Cook threw 20 pitches in the first inning tonight, so don't anticipate a 74, 79 pitch complete game here, but he's thrown 8 pitches so far here in the second. And now we'll face pitcher Josh Gear. Handled the bat pretty well, and we'll try to bunt Hundley down to second.
Had the corners crashing here. Helton charging from first. Atkins charging from third. Don't let those guys get too close. We're trying to go up the first base side that time.
Two sack bunts on the year for Gear.
See a little eye shift. He's looking to see who's charging.
And he gets it down. Helton's play is to Stewart covering. And a 3-4 sack bunt. Third sack bunt for Gear on the year. And Hundley down to second with 2 outs.
That's a nice bunt right there by Gear. Able to deaden it enough to get Hundley to second. That ball running in on him. He's still able to get it on the first base side. Helton's only play is the first base. And now you get a 2-out opportunity.
And it's for Brian Giles, the right fielder, who picked up an infield hit and scored the game's lone run in the first. And that drops low, ball 1. On the outside corner to even the count up. Saw Brian ask a question there. Plate umpire Paul Nart. Can you ask, is that the far part of the zone? Or you ask questions like that?
You can't ask. They like it better when you ask. Just like with Jody Garrett, Cook's throwing that sinker away. So you're Brian Giles, unless you can take that ball running away and hook it up the middle, it's a good bet you're going to have to hit something the other way here.
Two and two on the outside edge.
See the high sinker.
Only led off the inning with a single. He's at second with 2 outs. And a 2-2 to Brian Giles. First base is open and a right-handed hitter Eckstein on deck. Three-two to Giles. Second walk allowed by Aaron Cook. The first one, though, was an intentional walk. Adrian Gonzalez.
Sinker down, middle of the plate. The grade A red bat by Brian Giles. He took it to 3-2. That situation, you just can't assume he's going to try to put you on.
2 on and 2 outs. Here's Eckstein, who lined the double into the left field corner in the first inning.
With Eckstein hitting, you're going to have to get a good jump from second base. So if you're Nick Hundley, because the outfielders play Eckstein so shallow, anything hit directly at an outfielder, there's going to be a play at the plate.
Scoop there by Iadena.
Take a look at this outfield. They shallow up. Fowler shallow in center, Hop shallow in right. Smith is playing normal depth in left.
A little bit high and inside to Eckstein. 2 balls and a strike.
I was hoping they had the right guy up in this situation.
Topped it, foul back. Two on, 2 outs, and a 2-2 count. Long look in by Cook. Now is 2-2 to Eck. Towards the middle, but Tulowitzki will make the flip to Ian Stewart. Cook gets out of it. No runs. A hit. 2 men left on. The Padres have already stranded 4 as the sun sets. Our standings presented by Firestone, a tradition of innovation back to 2007. Do we really want to relive this one? When the Rockies and Padres finished tied, went to game number 163. Things did not go well at Coors Field in extra innings.
And that's history. We have to talk about it.
Bottom 3 up for the Rockies in the third. Chris Iannetta, the catcher, belts one in the air to left center field. Hairston out to the edge of the warning track and makes the catch. Did he or did he not touch home plate, Tony?
He did not. Jolly.
Matt Holliday.
Foot stuck out there.
Took a while for that call to come. What a magical run it was for the Rockies. And wound up in the World Series where they were swept by the Red Sox. And that certainly hurts for Padre fans, but from a baseball historical perspective, to win 21 of 22 games, wow. Man, has there been any team hotter than that at the end of the season?
I can't remember one. I did the playoff series between the Diamondbacks and the Rockies in Colorado, and whoop, talk about a place going crazy. And it was freezing. It was cold there. And, you know, he swept the Diamondbacks right out in 4 straight.
Strike 3 gets Stewart looking. And the second strikeout for Gear.
Gear's doing a good job. Here he just runs the fastball back over the inside corner. He's done a nice job so far changing speeds.
Pitcher Aaron Cook fouling the first pitch out of play. Well, the Red Sox were certainly a quality team back in 2007. I don't know if the Rockies would have beaten them had the World Series started sooner, but they had a week off at the end of the National League Championship Series before the World Series started, and that certainly did not help Colorado. Really busted their momentum. On the ground to short, and Luis Rodriguez. 3 up, 3 down. Good to see the youngsters at the ballpark. w.sdmts.com. And by Ron Baker Chevrolet, your home for the Silverado Superstore. Aaron Cook back to the mound for the bottom of the third. Hairston, Gonzalez, and Garrett, the 3, 4, and 5 hitters for San Diego. The only run of the game at the bottom of the first, a sac fly from Jody Garrett. Run, 3 hits, no errors for San Diego, and 0s across so far for Colorado. And at the knees for strike 1. Scotty ripped the ball in the first, but lined it at the shortstop, Tulowitzki. 4 ribbies in his last 4 games. 4 of them last night. Chased the sinker there.
Looks like Cook's changed the plan after that line out. He ran a sinker in on Hairston, and he was right on it. Lined it to short. First 2 pitches this at bat. Sinker away, breaking ball away.
And an 0-2 pitch. Three-hit night for Hairston. 3 of the 4 hits for the Padres last night. San Diego scored 6 runs on 4 hits last night. He has it knack for the dramatic. Last night, 3-run bomb to left in the 5th gave San Diego their first lead at 6-5. That lead disappeared in the 7th. Did not come back. There's strike 3. Hairston out looking. Tony, we just saw the game of adjustments right there from one at bat to the next for Aaron Cook and Scott Hairston.
Cook didn't like the way that ball was hit the first time up, and this at bat, everything exclusively away. Threw the sinker away, threw the breaking ball away.
Did not want him to pull a baseball,
No,
did he?
did not.
Ball 1 is off the outside edge to Adrian, who was intentionally walked. After taking the first couple of pitches out of the zone, they put him on intentionally, which then loaded the bases.
Which started him another streak of getting on base here. He's got
Correct.
one game
now
in a
one
row
in a
now.
row, yeah. After reaching base 25 consecutive to begin the season, which ended last night. Or we can just say 26 out of 27. Chops this to the shortstop, Tulowitzki. 2 gone. Now the Padres settled for 1 run in the first, stranded 2 men on base, had a chance in the second, left 2 more on. And starting to get a little concerned here, Tony, that Cook's kind of finding his groove here, and the Padres may have missed an opportunity to tack on more.
Well, it's just looking at the differences between the first inning and the 2 after. I'll tell you next time.
There's a high chop. Helton now the pitcher fields, and Cook takes it himself. 1 unassisted to end the inning. And Aaron Cook sets down the Padres in order in the last of the 3rd. It's a good play by the Colorado right-hander. The end of 3. 1-0 Friars. To get a hit against the Rockies. Top of the order up for Colorado in the 4th. So what? The Rockies' first year was what, 93?
Yeah.
Right?
I think we went there first.
So it would have been at Mile High Stadium. Fowler takes down low. 2 balls, no strikes. You remember much about that first game?
I remember seeing a lot of folks at a baseball game. The deepest right field in the history, maybe, I don't know, I didn't see Yankee Stadium in the early days, but it was 400 feet almost to right field. So
They jammed a lot of people in that football stadium.
yeah, they did.
A 4-pitch walk to Dexter Fowler. Second walk given up by Gear, and the tying runs on with nobody out.
And I was going to say, you don't notice as much a guy falling behind in the count when you're getting outs like he's done. But then the 4-pitch walk comes in, and then it comes to a guy who can run. Not exactly what you'd like to see.
Five straight out of the zone. Says Smith has fly to center and is 0 for 1. Rocket right at Adrian, who steps on the bag. A double play. The only miss for Adrian is that throwing it around the horn. He threw it past Eckstein and into center field. But the Padres catch a break right there.
Huge break. This ball's hit right on the button by Smith, and it's right at Adrian Gonzalez. He steps on the bag. Doesn't matter that you fell behind 2-0 or you had a 4-pitch walk. You get 2 outs on one swing of the bat.
And Helton bats with the bases empty here. And Joe West, who's the umpire at first base, I think he's getting a laugh from Adrian overthrowing Eckstein after trying to throw it around the horn after the double play. Helton was a strikeout victim in the first, went down looking. Two balls and a strike.
Yeah, he was fooled on that backdoor breaking ball last time up.
The on-speed pitch is taken for a strike. Helton comes in with a 7-game hitting streak. And make it 8. Into right center, a 2-out single. Take a look at our MLB leaderboard presented by Avalanche Heating and Cooling. Your comfort is our priority. Most career hits against the Padres. Pete Rose. All those years then in the NL West with the Reds. But look at Todd Helton. I guess we can update that to 226.
Yeah, creeping up the ladder. Boy, that was a tough pitch he hit, too. Lined it into center field. Take a look at that last pitch that Helton hit. It was a breaking ball off the shoe tops. That ball is down, and he goes down and flips it into center field for a base hit. Boy, that guy's one of the best in the business.
Fouled off by Hop.
We talked earlier, he only needed 16 hits to get to 2,000. And if he had missed so much time with injuries, he'd be a candidate to get to 3.
I like the 0-2 pitch there from here, though, on the inside corner. Near the inside corner.
Hop's one of those guys. He's right on top of the dish. Frame up job there by Hundley, just a little bit in.
Hop lines it to left. Scott Hairston goes back to make the catch. Well, the double play helped Gear get through that inning. It'll be Kuz, Hundley, and Rodriguez coming up when we return. Leads off the bottom of the 4th inning. Cruz fly to center in his first at bat. 6, 7, and 8 part of the order coming up. 1-0 Padres. The only run scoring in the first on a Jody Garrett sac fly. Padres have 3 hits. Their first 2 batters of the game had base hits, Giles and Eckstein. So only 1 since then. There was a leadoff single in the second by Hundley.
Yeah, before we ended when he was out, when Cook was out there the last time, the difference between the first inning where he was throwing a lot of sinkers, getting some sinkers up. Now he's starting to use all his pitches. He's starting to change speeds. In the first inning, he was predominantly working the inside part of the plate to right-handers, away on left-handers, and now he's mixing in his breaking ball, mixing in a change.
And 2-2 on Kuzminoff. I have heard you say, Tony, this is the guy for you, right? If he gets hot, you kind of see the team getting hot.
I would love to see him get hot here.
Lines it down the right field side. Brad Hopp towards the corner. That is fair, right on the 322 side. And Kuz will cruise into second with a double.
And that's how you get hot.
Right up against the padding in the right field corner, not far from the foul pole, and his 4th 2-base hit of the season begins the 4th inning.
See where that ball is. It's out over the plate. He doesn't try to pull that one. He goes with it. And this ball hits right at the bottom of the 322 sign. And when you're struggling, that's the easy way to get out of it. Is just take what they give you, shoot some balls the other way, and next thing you know, you're swinging a bat good again.
Padres have put the leadoff man on base now in 3 of the 4 innings tonight, as Kuz has reached with the double, and here's Hundley, who led off the second with a base hit to center. Sensing another key inning here, Tony, to get a run in, at least one.
Well, you gotta have to manufacture here. You got the bottom part of the lineup coming up. Hundley's objective here should be to try to get him to third.
Towards the mound, a look back at second, and Cook throws him out. Kuzminoff thought about third. In fact, took a couple of steps towards third base, but then wisely stopped because Cook gave him a look. Here's our trivia question. Answer. Name the first Padres player to get a hit against the Rockies. And the answer's the guy to my left, Tony Gwynn, May 17th, 1993. Do you remember who it was off of?
Nope, I don't even remember it.
Nice. Off Butch Henry.
Butch Henry.
Coming back to you now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now can you give me count and pitch and location?
I can tell you it was a slider. That's
Slider?
all I can tell you. A lot of sliders. A whole lot of them.
Luis Rodriguez takes a strike. Well, here's a situation where you have Kuzminoff at second, 1 out, first base open, and the pitcher on deck. Gear waiting next.
Would have really come into play if Hundley could have got him to third.
Off the outside corner, a ball and a strike. Padres with 1 run, 4 hits, and the Rockies no runs, 1 hit, and the only Rocky hit was a Helton single in the 4th in the top of this inning. Nibbling around that outside corner. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good description. That's what I used to call it, nibbling. He's trying to entice him with a pitch, close enough to want to swing at, but really not necessarily a strike. And the hitters have done a great job of being patient so far.
Out to center field. Fowler going back. He'll make the catch. Tagging Kuzminoff on his way to third. And he'll make it. For a moment I thought we may get a play and a relay, but no throw from Stewart.
Kuzminoff getting back. And he's looking back at the ball.
And realize I better put the Jets on here.
Exactly right. But he gets there. And Atkins is probably giving him the business about how long it took him to get to third base. And so, Iannetta wants to talk to Cook here with the pitcher coming up to make sure that they're on the same page here.
No official time at bat for Gear, who sacrificed in the second. Leadoff double by Kuzminoff. He is at third with 2 outs. Nothing in 2.
That first pitch might have been as good as he was going to get in that at bat. Comes back with a breaking ball. This will probably be something off the plate.
They tag him, and Cook records his second strikeout, and it ends the fourth. Padres waste the leadoff double by Kuzminoff and have now stranded 5 at the end of 4. It stays 1-0 San Diego. The mid-game recap is brought to you by Murray Lampert Construction. It's a great time to remodel with Murray Lampert. Prices will never be lower. Take advantage of their contractor discounts on finishes and fixtures. And log on to MurrayLampert.com. For a second there, I thought they had audio of the skydiver screaming there, mixed right in with the music. Great Cinco de Mayo tunes. Atkins leading off and takes a strike. We're into the 5th. 1-0 San Diego. The only run came in the bottom of the first when Jody Garrett's sac fly brought in Giles. Atkins is fly to center. 0 for 1 tonight. 1 for 4 in the series. This is a short 2-game series. Last night, Rockies won 9-6. They fly home after the game. And the Padres will welcome the Arizona Diamondbacks here tomorrow. First time to see the Snakes. Grounded to third and right at Kuzmanov. He throws out his counterpart Atkins for the first out of the 5th.
I give Josh Gear a lot of credit. He's been in the zone. There's only a couple of balls been hit hard all night.
He's allowed only one leadoff man to reach. That was the walk to Fowler beginning the 4th, and then he got a break when Smith lined to first to Gonzalez, and they doubled up Fowler. First pitch hacking Tulowitzki in the air to left field, and Hairston waits on that. 2 down. Got Morad catching the action. I'm sure catching up on a little reading at the moment. Looking at a program.
I hope he's looking at something.
Maybe texting. BlackBerry. When you're in ownership, you must maintain constant contact.
Gotta know what's going on.
Fouls it back. He may be twittering with Jenny. I'm not sure, but there's the. If you would like live Twitter updates, twitter.com/JennyCH4. No, I know Tony and I, we are, I wouldn't even call us Twitter novices because that would suggest we actually know something about it.
Forget it. I don't have time to do all that stuff at a baseball game. I'm here to watch the game.
I'm with you on that.
And I know there's lots of people out there who can do all this stuff. Hey, more power. Go ahead, help yourself.
You can multitask.
That's correct.
More power to you. High strike to Iannetta.
I can't see what I need to see unless I'm paying attention.
Iannetta flied to left in the 3rd inning. He's 0 for 1. Breaking ball down low from Gear. A 3-2 pitch. Jammed him. He lines it to left, and Hairston makes the catch. Iannetta got more of that ball than I thought he did. Hairston able to make the play. Gear's in gear tonight.
Is waiting.
No comment necessary there. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Top of the order up, Brian Giles, the right fielder, leading off. Brian has scored the game's only run. Led off the first with an infield hit and scored from third on the sac fly by Garrett later in the inning. And he walked in the second. A little bit low from Aaron Cook. And 3-0 on Brian Giles. A 4-pitch walk. Wow. For the fourth time in the game, the Padres have put the leadoff man on base. But have only been able to capitalize one time, and that was the first.
Wouldn't surprise me here if they decide to play a hit and run here. Eckstein's a guy that handles the bat so well.
He's doubled and hit into an inning-ending fielder's choice. Breaks his bat, bounces it towards the hole. Tough play, Tulowitzki. Runner heading for third. Here comes the throw there, and he's out.
Wow.
Giles kept on motoring, and they get the lead man at third base. And a double play.
It just was set up perfect. There's a sinker. Tulowitzki, his arm strength allows for the play to be made at first. But Helton, Giles never stopped. Play a third. Ooh.
They got that left foot in there.
Yeah, that foot, I think.
Oh, he's in. It's
One
kind of
more
one
tick.
of those.
He's on the
beat you there.
The umpire's on the other side. He can't see when the tag is put on. I think he beats that. Wow, that happened so quick, too. It was just first pitch.
6-3-6.
Take one more look at
here, yeah.
There's the catch. There's a foot on the bag. He's safe.
Paul Schreiber, the third base umpire. But as you said, he's where he is behind that bag. You know, there's a case you could see where the ball beat Giles to the base.
Yep.
And most of the time, you're going to get the out call there.
Nice play by Helton, too. I mean, he was quick catching the throw from Tulowitzki at short on the play on Eckstein, but then coming up throwing a perfect one-hot throw to Tulowitzki at third, who had the wherewithal not only to make the play, but keep on going to third base.
Well, the inning started with promise, and it comes to a bit of a bizarre end. We played 5, still 1-0.
End off with a bang with Friday Fireworks. Enjoy a spectacular fireworks show following every Friday home game.
Next one, Friday, May 15th at 7:05. Your Padres take on the Cincinnati Reds, and make sure you stay after the game for Friday Fireworks, presented by Padres Banking at Bank of America. Get your tickets at Padres.com/fireworks. 8-9-1 batters in the Rockies' sixth. Inside and down to Ian Stewart. Josh Gear threw 5, no runs, 1 hit allowed. He struck out 2 and walked 2, his first 2 walks of the season. In fact, he had won his first 18 innings before walking Tulowitzki in the second tonight. First 18 innings of the season, and now he's at 72 pitches here in the sixth.
Yep, which is reasonable.
Kuzmanov coming near the stands. Gets back 4 or 5 rows. One run, 4 hits, no errors for the Rockies. 1-0, I should say, for the Rockies. Padres 1-4-0. Have stranded 5. Rockies have left only 1 on base. 1-2 to Ian Stewart. Got him on the inside corner. Second time tonight that Gear has gotten Stewart looking.
Stewart's given up on that fastball that starts inside and it runs back over the inside part of the plate.
Pitcher Aaron Cook lines it to right field. Giles trapped it. And a base hit for Cook. A sliding attempt.
We're going to try to get that glove out in front, but the ball bounces into the glove.
Came close, but definitely trapped. So base hit for the pitcher Cook, the second Colorado hit of the game, and the top of the order now in Dexter Fowler. And he bunts. Adrian trying to tag him. Did he get him? Yes. And Cook advances down to second with 2 outs.
I just want to see one more time on this. See, right here, you just don't know if it bounces on the grass or in his glove. If it bounces in his glove, that's a catch. So maybe if we have another shot of that from a higher perspective, we can see if that hits grass or in the glove. And the play, Adrian. Let's see. Yeah, that's off the grass. Okay, they got it right. And Adrian Gonzalez just made a great play on a bunt by Fowler because that was the only way he was going to get an out there was if he made the play himself. So
no sacrifice for Fowler as Cook down to second, 2 outs. Seth Smith, the hitter. Smith has bounced this up the first base side, foul. It's the first time tonight the Rockies have had a runner reach second. And a man caught stealing Tulowitzki in the second. Fowler doubled up in the fourth. Joe West, the umpiring over at first base tonight. And enjoying himself, enjoying his job.
Is he talking to Glenn Allen Hill or Adrian Gonzalez? Which one is making
both.
him laugh?
Back to the mound, hit pretty well and snagged by Gear to win the inning. A hit and a man left on. The Rockies have now stranded 2. Adrian Gonzalez will lead off when we return to Petco Park.
the Cincinnati Reds Saturday, May 16th at 7:05 and receive your own Padres 6-pack cooler.
All fans receive a free Padres 6-pack cooler presented by AM/PM. Get your tickets early and save at Padres.com. Right here. Saturday, May 16th. Plenty of room in this baby, too, by
Lots
the way.
of room.
Nice big pocket. Another one here. AM/PM. Adrian lines it into right center field for a base hit. Jumping on the first pitch at the bottom of the sixth.
Middle of the plate there to Adrian Gonzalez, and he's not going to wait around this time. He's right on it. Lines it up the center of the diamond.
All right, Tony, the leadoff man has now reached 5 times in 6 innings, but the Padres have only 1 run to show for this to this point. Here's Jody Garrett. How long can Aaron Cook kind of continue his dance around the fire?
Well, I was going to say, I mean, you know, that pitch to Adrian was in the middle of the plate. Now he's back on the edge again. And he had Jody Garrett on the sacrifice fly in the first inning. Living out there on the outside corner.
Up to 81 pitches.
And so it's real hard to take that sinker on the outside corner and hook it in the hole.
On the first base side, foul. Jody's knocked in the game's only run with a sacrifice fly in the first. And grounded out in the third.
And that last pitch was not your typical 2-0 pitch. I mean, it was a turbo sinker middle of the plate.
Sharply, but Tulowitzki dives bare hand to first. What a double play. Turned by Tulowitzki, Stewart to Helton. 6-4, 3, 2 outs.
Garrett hit the ball hard. Sinker away, Tulowitzki. Bare hand grab by Stewart to turn the double play. Diving play, barehanded play, completes the double play.
Base is empty for Kuzmanov. And the big breaking ball is strike one.
And you just asked the question, how long can he keep giving up these knocks? When you have a good sinker and you can get ground balls, you got a defense like this.
And plays like that behind you can compensate for leadoff base hits and leadoff walks. It was his fly to center and doubled. His leadoff double in the fourth wasted. He was stranded at third in that inning. Got him to fish there. Now the throw by Iannetta completes the strikeout. Cook got the defense in the double play to get him through the sixth. And it will be Helton, Hopp, and Atkins in the seventh for Colorado. Ready? It's time for Win Every Day in May, presented by Hawaiian Airlines. Text Volcano and your full name to 269-411 for your chance to win a pair of Hawaiian Airlines tickets or other great prizes now. Hawaiian Airlines, America's #1 airline for quality and performance. 3, 4, and 5 hitters for the Rockies in the 7th. 1-0 San Diego. Helton leading off, takes up high for ball 1. Helton has struck out and singled, 1 for 2. Likes that foul down the third base side. We're through 6, no runs, 2 hits allowed by Gear. He's walked 2 and struck out 3. We mentioned that he had not walked a hitter coming into this game. He walked Tulowitzki with 2 outs in the 2nd. So he went his first 18 innings of the season without a walk, which turns out to be the longest by any pitcher in the major leagues this year to start a season without a walk. 18 innings. On the ground, fair past third. Hairston cutting it off. He'll hold Helton to a single. Kuzmanov playing off the line with the lefty Helton up, and Todd Helton has his 2nd hit of the game.
So I told you, when you're a good hitter like Todd Helton, there's a breaking ball for a ball, fastball, a little late on it, sinker away, and he doesn't try to pull that ball. He goes right down the line for a base hit. And he just does a great job of using the whole field, taking what you give him, and he still can do it.
Cleanup hitter Brad Hopp has hit the ball sharply a couple of times, lined out to second in the 2nd inning, and then lined out to center in the 4th. Rockies with the leadoff man on base for the 2nd time in the game.
That's a big inning for Josh, going right through the middle of this lineup one more time.
Two balls and a strike. 3 homers for Hop on the year, 17 runs batted in. Nobody out in the Rockies' 7th. Good pitch and a strike call.
Here's breaking ball tonight. Not many guys have been able to recognize that pitch early enough for them to pull the trigger.
That misses high. Now it's a full count. Padres have right-hander Luke Gregerson up in the bullpen. Here's 3-2 to Brad Hopp. I don't think they would start Todd Helton.
I was just thinking, I wonder if Clint Hurdle will start Todd Helton here. Helton doesn't run like he used to. So you want to try to stay out of the double play.
Helton not going, and that's hit in the air, fouled on the left field side. Kuzmanov giving chase, but into the crowd. I think if you want to keep Todd Helton and maintain him this year, you keep him parked at first base in situations like this year.
I think so.
Another 3-2 to Hopp. First gear checking on Helton. Pull towards first. Fair into foul territory and right. Helton on his way to third. There goes Hop for second. It's a double for Hop. That ball inches Fair right over the bag, and the Rockies have runners at second and third with nobody out. Bud Black out of the dugout. He's going to argue this call with Joe West.
I don't blame him. Just from where I'm sitting, I thought Adrian's holding the runner, and he kind of dove to the foul side. Let's take a look. Ball was up. He dove to the foul side. Joe West is right there. But he's not going to win this argument either. That's a fair ball. That's a good call. The ball's inside the line.
Eighth double of the year for Brad Hop. Now the Rockies have put back-to-back hits together for the first time in the game and have Garrett Atkins at the plate. And fly to center in the second and grounded out to third in the fifth.
Josh Gear's going to have to really work now. Padres they're giving up a run. The middle part of the infield is back.
To short, runner coming home, and the throw, the tag, out! Helton coming home on the ground ball to short, and Rodriguez got it to Hundley, and the first out of the inning made at the plate.
And they picked the right runner. We had just talked about Helton not running like he used to, and you see he stayed back on that ball and got enough on the throw to get Helton out at the plate. Normally, when the infield is back like that, they're going to concede the run, but Rodriguez, with a heads-up play, knowing who was running at third base, comes home and gets the out.
Shortstop Tulowitzki. Walked and flied to left. The runners are at first and second now with one out. Here's 1-1 to Tulowitzki. Down the left field side, fading foul, long run, and it drops. Well, big defensive play for Tulowitzki in the bottom of the sixth inning. Home Depot's doing more on defense play. Home Depot more saving, more doing. Garrett hit it sharply. Ian Stewart with the nice bare hand grab, and they turn 6-4-3 and help get Aaron Cook through that bottom of the sixth. Here's 1-2 to third. Kuz slips, steps on out to first. Double play ends the inning. 5-3 DP. Rockies had runners at second and third, nobody out, and do not score. Kuz stayed on his feet and ends the frame, and it's time to stretch at Petco Park. Getting it done,
They
going
were
through
getting,
the paces.
they were getting after it, too. And that's some pickoffs, some rundowns.
See the time lapse there? So when you drop 6 in a row and 12 of your last 14, there will be early work.
Yes, sir. There will be some work on fundamentals.
First pitch swinging, Hundley, high fly, shallow center, Stewart backing up, and the second baseman makes the catch. One pitch, one out in the San Diego 7th.
And really there in the top of the 7th, we saw a good idea of fundamentals. Rodriguez knowing Hilton was at third, knew he could come home, he did. And then the ground ball that Kuzmanoff slipped, kept his balance, stepped on the bag, got the double play to end the inning. And get the Padres out of what looked like was going to be a huge mess.
Shortening to bunt, he takes a strike. The only run of the game came in the bottom of the first. A sac fly off the bat of Jody Garrett. Padres have stranded 5. Colorado's now left 3 on base. Pitcher spot due up next. And Garrett is in the on-deck circle. Bud Black said before the game that Heath Bell, who has not pitched since last Tuesday, a week, would pitch today regardless of the game situation. Hopefully he's going to get a save situation in the ninth tonight. Buddy did not say this before the game, but he has said this in the past, that there may be a time when he does use Heath Bell to get more than 3 outs for a save. Perhaps this is that night with all that rest.
Well,
we'll have to wait and see.
You got the bottom third of the order coming up for Colorado. Inetta, Stewart, and Cook spot.
Buried in the dirt, and it's 2-2.
Cook has done his thing out there. He gave up that 1 run in the first inning, and since then, not very much. Padres have had the leadoff guy on quite a bit, but he's made pitches. Been able to stay out of trouble.
Left that up, and it's tomahawked in the air to left, and Seth Smith comes in to make the catch. .94 pitches for Cook, which isn't bad for the bottom of the 7th.
Nope. And especially with all the pitches he threw in the first inning.
He threw 20 in the first inning alone. And then 22 in the second inning. And he was at 40+ pitches through 2. And he's 0-2 on gear. Here's at 96 pitches. He strikes out. It looks like he'll come out for the top of the 8th inning. Bottom 3 due up for Colorado. Iannetta, Stewart, and then the pitcher's spot. 1-0 San Diego. Always catch the game on your computer with MLB.tv, the ultimate baseball experience featuring 100 out-of-market games per week live on your computer, and catch those you missed on demand. For more details, visit Padres.com, where baseball is always on. With 96 pitches, Gear begins the top of the 8th inning against Chris Iannetta, the catcher for Colorado. Up there, hacking and fouled off. Heath Bell. Now the San Diego bullpen, perhaps it will be more than a 3-out save opportunity.
I think anybody gets on.
Deep to left field, and this game is tied. Chris Iannetta's second home run of the series. Number 6 on the year.
Oh, he wanted away, and you see it's in. It's elevated and in. He does what good hitters do with that ball. He hits it out of the park in the second deck, like he did last night.
Well, brought his glove again up there, made the catch. Fouled by Ian Stewart. Iannetta with a grand slam last night to win it for the Rockies. He has now tied this game up here in the 8th. His team leading 6th home run. Stewart called out on strikes twice tonight. Two balls, 2 strikes. Now up over 100 pitches for Gear.
At least right now, Aaron Cook is out on deck, so.
Shallow center field. Shortstop Luis Rodriguez hauls it in. So it's 7 1/3 innings pitched now for Gear, which is a career high for him in the big leagues. Pitcher Aaron Cook fouls it for strike 1. Well, the top of the order due up in the San Diego 8th. And looking like Aaron Cook will be on the hill for Colorado.
Yep. That's a shame for Josh Gear. One bad pitch, one bad location.
Well, tough because of the situation, but if you take it to the beginning of the game and you say, hey, Josh is going to have allowed 1 run through 7 1/3, you'll say, hey, great. And unfortunately, he's only got 1 run of offense on the other side. It bounced out to Kuzminov. 2 outs.
Well, you said it early in the game. You just hoped that only scoring 1 run in the first inning was going to not hurt them. And they got the sac fly and they put a run on the board, and Josh Gear made it stand up all the way until the 8th inning.
Padres left 2 on in the first, left 2 more on in the second. Got the leadoff double from Kuzminov in the 4th, and he was stranded at 3rd. Fowler lines it to right field. Brian Giles makes the running catch. Did well by Fowler. But the leadoff home run from Iannetta. Giles will lead off when we return. Give Mom something she'll really love, like a new living room from Jerome's. First pitch swinging. Giles, right center field. Fowler able to make the catch. One pitch, one out. Take a look at the Coors Light freeze cam. Ryan Giles. This was quite a play. Tulowitzki throwing out Eckstein, and then the play at third base. Turned into a double play. Did he get the left foot in? Yeah, perhaps. Looks like it. Yep. Called out, though. Big double play. That was in the fifth. Quick misses inside to Eckstein. David doubled in the first. Each team has one run on 5 hits. Padres have stranded 5. The Rockies have left 3 on base. Old foul. Padres scored in the first on the sac fly from Jody Garrett. And Iannetta tied it in the top of this 8th inning with a solo home run. Barely missed. 2 balls and a strike.
It's the first low curveball he's thrown tonight.
Breaking it out in the 8th, huh?
He's pitched great.
Hard away there.
Everything's been around the plate. He's located a whole lot better after the first inning. Got some pitches up in the first inning, but since then he's been outstanding.
Well, Aaron Cook came in with a lifetime ERA at Petco Park of 1.69, so he's not really done anything to diminish that. He allowed 1 run through 7 1/3 tonight. A 2-2 to Eck. Gets jammed and rolls it out to Tulowitzki. 2 away. Scotty Hairston up. He's fanned his last 2 times up and also lined out to short. You can make an argument. There's the key out of this game. He came up with runners at second and third, nobody out in the first, and scalded a ball right at Tulowitzki. If that gets in the gap, this may be a totally different game right now. It's one on the ground sharply to Tulowitzki. That is now 8 in a row retired by Aaron Cook. We've finished 8 innings. And the heart of the order is coming up for Colorado. Moving. Padres games are always more fun with friends, family, or coworkers. Groups as small as 25 people can save big over gate prices, receive a scoreboard welcome, and much more. Reserve your Padres group tickets today by calling 619-795-5500. Well, Bud Black promised Heath Bell. He delivers Heath Bell tonight.
And there he is. His numbers haven't given up anything, really.
He's not pitched since last Tuesday. That was in Colorado when he worked the ninth. And he picked up his 8th save. In one inning, allowed a double to Todd Helton and struck out one. Seth Smith leads off the top of the ninth in a 1-1 game and a first pitch strike. Padres get 8 innings out of Josh Geer tonight. He allowed 1 earned run, 5 hits, 2 walks, 3 Ks. The 8th inning leadoff homer by Iannetta, the only blemish. 0-2.
Petro. Fastball away, strike, fastball right down the middle, strike. I wonder sometimes when when you're not closing the game, when the game is tied, is the adrenaline going to flow the same way? And Bell's velocity is good.
Mid-90s, 95 miles per hour. Smith, Helton, and Hop, heart of the order in the Colorado ninth. One out. A head shaker for Seth Smith.
Seth Smith doesn't think so, but that's paint. That's that downhill Petro.
Bell now will face Todd Helton. Helton doubled off Bell in Heath's last outing a week ago in Denver. Helton 2 out of 3 in this game, 2 for 5 career against Bell.
A slider. Six straight fastballs, and then whips out the slider, which you have to do against hitters of Helton's caliber. Can't keep coming at him the same way. You got to mix it up.
Takes the outside corner, 1-2. Is it just me, Tony, or when you throw harder, do you get those calls on the black a little more?
Well, it seems that way. It seems like, he's locating. He's locating the ball really good.
Bounce back to Bell. 2 down. Cleanup hitter Brad Hopp, who's 1 for 3, but in reality has had 3 very good plate appearances tonight. 1 for 6 lifetime against Bell. Hopp pulled one just fair inside the first base bag and foul line and into the right field corner his last time up.
Bell again, downhill, locating, center of the glove for Nick Hundley. Again, I'm sure if we have our pitch track, that's going to be just a tick off. But look how Hundley's catching that ball right in the center of his stance. And that's when you get that call, when you can pinpoint that ball right in the center of the glove and catch a stance.
Just a few more inches off the plate there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brad Hopp lines it into left for a 2-out base hit.
Yeah, what a nice job of hitting right there. I'm sure Heath Bell not happy he got that ball up. Ball's elevated. Hopp didn't try to pull it. He goes right with it and winds it to left field for a base hit.
Third baseman Garrett Atkins, the hitter. Well, a couple things there, Tony. Number one, if Hopp makes it out, you're looking at a 14-pitch inning for Bell. So if the game does go into the 10th, there's a chance, I would think, that he could have come back. He could come back. Not that he won't or might. We'll have to wait and see what the game situation dictates. But on a week's rest. And now he's up to 16 pitches. And 2-0 on Garrett Atkins.
Well, I think this is probably going to be his only inning now. If he gotten Hopp out, maybe
he can face a batter
or
two.
If you don't score in the bottom of the ninth, maybe he can, maybe go another inning.
Looking at the San Diego night, it's Adrian Gonzalez, Jody Garrett, and Kevin Kuzminoff.
Anytime you see a ball hang like that, you hold your breath because a hanger.
High breaking ball. Two and two. Atkins strikes out. 2 Ks in the inning for Heath Bell. A hit for Hop. He's stranded. The Rockies have left 4. Adrian, Jody, and Kevin do. Remember to tune in for tomorrow's pregame show, brought to you by the Honda dealers of San Diego County. Visit your local dealer for the latest offers on all 2009 inventory. 6:30 tomorrow night. Garland against Peavy. Game 1 of the 2-game series against the Diamondbacks. Heath Bell in the dugout as the Padres come to bat in the bottom of the 9th in this 1-1 game. And Adrian Gonzalez will lead off. It's a new Rockies hurler. Cook is finished after 8 innings. Left-hander Alan Embry taking over. First pitch low.
Embry, see his numbers. Pitched last night, went an inning, gave up a hit, had a strikeout. Experienced guy. It would not surprise me if he's just in to face Adrian Gonzalez and Jody Garrett.
2 lefties to begin the inning, then a right-handed hitter, Kuzminov, due up third. That's sharply hit through the hole and into right field. That's the new second baseman, Barmes. Second hit of the game for Adrian. There's Barmes just into the contest. The leadoff man is on to the San Diego 9th.
Looked like he got a breaking ball that was up. Hung on the inside part of the plate, and he just grounds it into right field for a base hit. So again, the Padres get the leadoff runner on. And let's see if they bunt Jody Garrett here, or they let him swing away. Maybe take a shot at that hole on the first base side.
Jody's sacrifice fly in the first has accounted for the only San Diego run. Rockies tied it in the 8th on an Iannetta solo home run. He squares and bunts it foul. Besides the sac fly, he has grounded out and grounded into a double play. DP turned in the 6th. He grounded the ball sharply, and it took a good play. Diving stop by Tulowitzki to turn 2. And it fouled again, 2 strikes. And the Rockies have a right-hander, Matt Daly, going, so I think you may be right, Tony. I think Embry may face Garrett and be finished. Here's Daly, a right-hander.
Well, you're probably going to take the bunt off now and let him swing. So if you're Jody Garrett here, you're down in the count 0-2. You're protecting, but if you can get anything that you could hook in the hole between first and second, take your shot.
Embry threw an inning last night, no runs, 1 hit, and struck out 1. It's 0-2 to Garrett. Still wants to bunt, pulls back, got it back in time, and takes low. Surprised he's still bunting there?
Yeah, I was. I think he's surprised the Rockies, too. They had moved back.
Rally caps are on. Did not shorten up and takes low, 2-2. Atkins, the third baseman, behind the bag, a bit off the line. Tied at 1, bottom of the 9th here from Petco Park. The 2-2 to Jody Garrett. Strike 3. It's him looking for the first out.
Good pitch by Emery, 95 on the outside corner.
And the right-hander Daly ready in the bullpen. And here comes Clint Hurdle. He's going to make the pitching change here. So the left-hander Embry faces the 2 lefties, and he is finished. They'll bring in Daly. Make sure you see the new CTSV now in stock at your local San Diego Cadillac dealer. Supporting our hometown Padres, 23 branches in San Diego County. Our mission is your mission.
Matt Daly coming into the game. He pitched last night also. Win an inning. Gave up a hit, had a strikeout.
He's pitched well in his first 3 major league appearances. Here he inherits Adrian Gonzalez at first, 1 out. Tied at 1 last of the 9th, and Kevin Kuzminoff at the plate. 0-1. Double came in the fourth, and he's also flied to center and struck out. Bounce towards third softly. Atkins charges. The play will be at first. Low, but dug out by Helton. Guzman off grounds out. 2 down with Adrian Gonzalez. The winning run down at second now for Nick Hundley. Padres 0 for 6 with runners in scoring position tonight. Not had an at bat with a runner in scoring position since the fourth, however. They have one here, though. Hundley 1 for 3 with a single in the second.
Adrian Gonzalez at second base, not the fastest guy. So Hundley's going to have to get it down the line or in the gap a little bit.
Hundley pours in a strike. Just off the outside corner. As you mentioned, we saw Daly last night. 1 inning, zeros across with a strikeout. He's around the plate.
Yep. And all night on Hundley tonight, they kept the ball away from him. And Daly so far has kept the ball away from him. Daly's taking a quick look to see that Rodriguez is the guy on deck, a left-handed hitter. So if you're Nick Hundley here, hey, flipping that ball on the outside part of the plate, don't be afraid to go with it. Whiskey and Varmus up the middle out on the outfield grass. They know they got to knock something down. Not let it get to the outfield.
Winning run, Adrian Gonzalez at second. 2 outs, bottom of the ninth in this 1-1 game. The 2-1 pitch. Strike call. Strikeout of Hundley. Leadoff single for Adrian Gonzalez. He's stranded. San Diego's now left sixth. And for the 4th time this year, the Friars are headed to extra innings. AM/PM all-you-can-eat seats. Purchase a right field upper box, a right field upper reserve ticket, and enjoy your favorite ballpark foods, all for one low price. The all-you-can-eat menu includes hot dogs or veggie dogs, nachos, popcorn, ice cream novelties, and fountain sodas. Get your tickets today. Go online to Padres.com. Keith Bell back to the mound here to the 10th, tied at 1.
Heath Bell feeling really good. Hasn't pitched in a while. Wants to go more than an inning.
6, 7, and 8 hitters for the Rockies in the 10th. Troy Tulowitzki's leading off. Padres 1-2 in extra innings this year. The Rockies 0-1 in extras so far this season. Tulowitzki, Iannetta, and Ian Stewart. A high fly to left center field. Scott Hairston squeezes it for out number 1. Bell has now gone an inning and a third and will face Iannetta, the reason we're still here.
He's the reason why we lost last night. He's the reason why this game is still going on right now. The one mistake Josh Gere made into the seats.
Eight innings for Josh Gere tonight. 1 run, a home run allowed to Iannetta leading off the 8th. 5 hits, 2 walks, 3 Ks for Gere. So a quality start for Gere, but a no decision for Josh. Fastball strike.
The same for Aaron Cook on the other side. 12 to start. 8 innings, 1 run, 1 earned. 5 hits, 5 Ks, 3 walks.
Very similar numbers to Gere. Almost exact. Very close across the board. 1-2.
And this has been a night dominated by pitching. Guys have done a nice job. See Heath Bell nipping off that outside corner, hitting Hundley in the center of the glove.
Oh, got plate umpire Paul Nart. Comes Hutch. Ron Hutchinson, the head athletic trainer.
Ooh, in the shoulder. Don't know if that pad goes up that high or not. Rapalano and Joe West coming down to make sure that their guy's okay. And, of course, Joe West, I'm sure, is giving him the business. Come on, man, be tough. Joe West has been doing this a long time. I'm not sure that pad goes all the way up to the shoulder.
He's feeling that. Strikeout of Iannetta, 2 away in the top of the 10th.
I always thought as an umpire it would be hard not to flinch on a swing and a ball just like the one that fouled off, hit him in the shoulder. But you see, he stays right in there. Doesn't flinch, stays on it. And he's going to be feeling that for a while.
Get the ice pack ready for whenever this game might end for plate umpire Paul Nart. Ian Stewart, or I should say Clint Barnes, who came in for Stewart. Right past him, 0-2. "29 pitches to this point for Heath Bell. A season-high 2 innings of work for Heath. He strikes out 4 and sets the side down in order in the 10th. The bottom half for San Diego will be Glad you stayed up with us tonight. Mark Neely with Tony Gwynn. We go to the bottom of the 10th inning. Colorado won, San Diego won, and Luis Rodriguez leads off. The 8, 9, and 1 hitters for the Padres. Matt Daly back to the mound for the Rockies, and the first pitch popped up. And Tulowitzki calls off Atkins and makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out. Edgar Gonzalez will bat for Heath Bell.
Rodriguez wasn't wasting any time. He got a fastball first pitch. He was taking his hack. Good job by that guy for 2 innings.
The 1-0. Check swing on the high fastball. They asked for the appeal down to Joe West. It's denied. Nothing.
Like that. Big at bat right here for Edgar. If he can get on base, you get back to the top of the lineup again.
A 4-pitch walk to the pinch hitter Edgar Gonzalez. No action in the Colorado bullpen, so this is Daly's game right now. How about the doc of the pitching coach? And a visit from Iannetta.
Cadet has been out there quite a bit tonight, talking to the respective pitchers, whether it was Cook or Embry or now Daly. It might not look like it. This is a good situation for a hit and run, like we talked about earlier. Just something to try to stay out of the double play, get the runners going, get some fielders moving.
Inside to Giles. Ryan singled in the first and scored the only Padres run on the sac fly from Garrett. 9 tied it for the Rockies, leading off the 8th with a home run to left. We're 1-1 last of the 10th. Out of play to the left. That's the base hit in the first. He's walked twice and flied to center. Conservative lead from Edgar at first. A check swing foul. 1-2.
I think that was a changeup. And it was up in the zone.
Now checking the bat.
Most of the time you get to these situations and most guys are looking for something in that they could pull.
It is low, 2-2. That'll go foul down the left field side.
Talking last night about De La Rosa being sneaky. I think you could say the same thing for Daly here. Fastballs in the low 90s, 90, 91. But he's sneaky. That ball just gets on top of you quick.
Ooh. Not sure where that missed. Didn't miss by a lot. Maybe a little in.
Maybe. You wanted that ball on the outside corner, and you see a guy reach over. Like that, a lot of times you don't get the call. So now 3-2. Do you start the runner here? I think you do. I think you start him. Stay out of the double play.
A check by Daly. Each team's turned a couple of double plays tonight.
Giles doesn't strike out that much. Very good at putting the bat on the ball.
Edgar on the move. And a foul out of play.
And that's a good 3-2 hack there by Giles. That ball's right there. Look a little bit tardy on it, but pretty good bet he's going to put the bat on the ball.
Right center field, deep, hop on the run. It is over its head, one hopper. Here comes Edgar around third. He's headed for the plate. He will score, and the Padres win it 2-1 in 10 innings. Brian Giles with the walk-off hit. RBI number 14 for Giles.
That's got to feel good for Brian Giles. He got a fastball up, And he drove that ball to right center field, and with the runner going, Rockies had no chance of throwing him out.
Now the Padres win in extra innings for the second time. Their other win in extra innings also ended with a Giles walk-off, beating the Pirates in 11 innings with a base hit back on the 24th of April. And Giles wins it in the 10th tonight. And the Padres in that 6-game losing streak, and they split this 2-game series with Colorado, taking it tonight 2-1 in 10.